we do.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much for the introduction, Toastmaster Aisha, and everyone present online in person, as well as the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you very much for the warm welcome. My icebreaker, I've actually, the title of my speech is The Art of Breaking Ice, Life Tales. I actually happen to be looking at the meaning of what an icebreaker is, and it happens to be a game, a joke, or a story. So as you can tell today, what I will be telling you is a story about my life. I will start with where I am now in life, where I have been, and where I am going in the future. So firstly, I'm currently living in Abu Dhabi, and I've been here for almost 8 years of my life, coming up end of this year. How I came to be in Abu Dhabi has a bit of a story to it, so I'll have to go back into the past, and then I will link it up with where I am now. I was born in the UK, in Hounslow, long time ago. I will not give you the date, give away my age, that is. And after living in the UK for 6 to 7 years, my parents decided to move to the Middle East. So they became expats living in Saudi Arabia, where we lived for 7 years. I spent my 7 years, the next 7 years of my life in Saudi Arabia. After that, they decided to move to their roots, which were at that time in Pakistan. And I lived in Pakistan for 9 years. And after that, they went back to the UK. And I was a young, shall we say, adolescent at that time. So I have moved around quite a lot. I've been to the Middle East, I've lived in the subcontinent, and I've also lived in the UK and Europe, which has really added to my background and the experience of life that I have at the moment. So I am currently living in the UAE. I'm working as a social worker in a hospital, and it's a very busy hospital, and I thoroughly enjoy the job that I do. I'm a mother as well of 2 grown-up boys, I would say. I have a 25-year-old and I have a 22-year-old, mashallah. Both of them live in the UK at the moment. So this is my past and my present, and where I'm going in the future. Why did I join the Toastmasters International? I met a lovely lady at work, Najla, who told me about her adventures outside work, which made me very excited. I myself at school was a debater. I used to enjoy debating. Taking part in speeches, and she was very warm and welcoming in sharing the information of what she was doing and how she was going about in learning about skills, leadership skills, and how to present herself in front of groups and people. And I found that very intriguing, because living in the UAE and working, having a very busy, hectic schedule, there's very little time sometimes. There's a lot of time for leisure, but sometimes we don't use that time to constructively use it for our own benefit. And this was something that I thought was really, really valuable and important. So I joined the Toastmasters International very recently, and I started on the pathway, the learning pathway, which I found really interesting. And I am very much looking forward to carrying on with this journey with all of you, hopefully, inshallah. Other than that, life tales, I am looking to increase and broaden my horizon, as I don't see myself working extensively as a social worker for the rest of my life. As you can imagine, the role itself can cause a lot of strain and burnout. And therefore, I would be looking at different avenues of extending my skill set, my talent set, to be able to use in other various aspects of life and take it further, whether in a professional capacity or a volunteering capacity. That's me for now, and I'm hoping that this icebreaker has given the people who are listening today, in person or online, a little bit of an insight into who I am as a person. Thank you very much.